விஷ்ணு விஷால் நடிப்பில் FIR பிப்ரவரி 11 முதல் உலகமெங்கும்.
I worked through another person with Mahesh Babu before. For the movie One.
Okay.
Started, we lost around 6 to 8 kgs, and then again 6 to 8 kgs, and then again 6 to 8 kgs. We didn't want to lose like massive weight in short time. And I did a small role in that movie also. So I'm very excited.
Okay.
So swimming is a great way. And then he used to love sports. Gautam Menon movie, we went down to around... we went down to like below 65 also. Through lockdown, we had like Samantha for Family Man 2.
Oh, and the look kondu vandha and the fitness.
Yeah, the six-pack abs for Samantha. ST works like this. Like he decides, he'll not do it. Like, you know, you do whatever in front of him, he's not interested. After once he says no, no means no. So we kind of shifted, and then back to Kerala. We were staying at a very beautiful place, completely isolated from the city. I just called him to wish birthday on Feb 3rd, and he was like, be ready, I'm coming back, and we have to do, you have to start the next 2.0.
சினிமா விகட நேயர்களுக்கு வணக்கம். சில தினங்களுக்கு முன்னாடி நடிகர் சிலம்பரசனுடைய அந்த ஃபிட்னஸ் வீடியோ வந்து சோஷியல் மீடியாவில் வந்து வெளியாச்சு. ரொம்பவே வைரலாக போயிட்டுருக்கு. இன்னைக்கு வரைக்கும் வந்து அது ட்ரெண்டிங்கில் தான் இருக்குது. ஆத்மன். ஸோ சிம்புக்கு வந்து ட்ரைனிங் கொடுத்த சந்தீப்ராஜ் தான் இப்போ கூட இருக்காரு ட்ரைனர். ஸோ அவர்கிட்ட தான் பேச போகிறோம். வணக்கம் சந்தீப்.
நமஸ்தே. தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் ஃபார் இன்வைட்டிங்.
தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச். நான் பெரிய தேங்க்ஸ் சொல்லிக்கிறேன் கேட்ட உடனே வந்ததுக்கு. தென் சந்தீப், நம்ம அந்த ஃபிட்னஸ் வீடியோ பற்றி தான் நம்ம பேச போகிறோம். ஏன்னா அந்த வீடியோலையும் நீங்கள் இருந்திருப்பீங்க. ஸோ சிம்பு வந்து முன்னாடி எவ்வளோ வெயிட்டாக இருந்தார், அதுக்கப்புறம் எப்படியெல்லாம் வந்து அது சேஞ்ச் ஆச்சு அப்படிங்கிறத அந்த ஃபிட்னஸ் பக்கம் நீங்கள் அழகாக வந்து அந்த வீடியோவில் காட்டியிருந்தீங்க. ஸோ ஃபஸ்ட்டு வந்து சிம்பு கிட்டேருந்து எப்படி உங்களுக்கு கால் வந்துச்சு?
So Simbu basically called me through Mahat. So I signed up with Mahat before his marriage, February 1st, 2020.
Okay.
And we basically wanted to get him in shape because he was like, you know, very bad shape, and he wanted to get, you know, his movies were demanding him to be in a certain shape. So even then Uttaman was the movie, and he wanted to maybe, you know, add some more, you know, hard work into the movie. So he said, let's do a 12-week program and get in shape, if you can help me. So we did like that. 12 weeks went to 16 weeks, but then we got in great shape. Like if you see Mahat's pictures, I don't think the movie is out yet, but definitely people watch that. And I did a small role in that movie also. So I'm very excited.
Okay.
So that even then Uttaman, we got him in shape, six-pack ready. And a fantastic shape. Yeah, Mahat's six-pack shape.
Okay.
I think he'll release soon. Yeah. And seeing that, I think because they were both very good friends, seeing that Simbu also, he was already thinking about, you know, how do I come back? Because I wanted to come back for my fans. So for him, that was the only tune running. And something good I have to do for them. They have stood behind me for a long time. So in this process, he just called me and we had a small talk. Can we start training? How do you, you know, how do we think we should do this? And he was first of all scared of weights, and I don't want to do too much because when you are too heavy, you feel everything very tough, right? You're mentally, you know, your hormonal health also is not that great. You're holding excessive water, fat. So your body is not functioning optimally. So body, if you make the body lighter and more efficient, automatically you like doing physical activity.
Okay.
So because of that reason, initially we faced a lot of problem, but you know, it took a matter of 8 weeks to, you know, help him understand, okay, this is working. And for Simbu, it's very simple. If you tell the logic behind something, this is, we are doing this for we are doing A for B.
Okay.
And B is what you want.
அந்த ஃபார்முலா தெரிஞ்சிட்டா போதும்.
So he's thoda, you know, functions very, you know, is it right or is it wrong for me? So he just doesn't trust blindly. Okay. So you have different people, right? Like, so, but Simbu just, you know, you just have to give him that, this is for this. Nothing else. Very simple. And then it's sorted. So through Mahat we started, but like it's organically, we just one after the other, and we were losing weight.
Okay.
The main thing when you're on a weight loss journey, you have to thoda get some positive feedback.
Okay.
So if you're losing weight, so all whatever you're doing, because this is painful. workout, training, everything is destroying muscle tissue. So it's painful. So you tear and rebuild, right? So when too much pain is there all through the day, if you get some kind of results, maybe weekly of losing around 1 kg or 1.5 kg, you feel good.
Okay.
Whatever we were
So
working.
first எவ்வளோ கேஜி லாஸ் ஆக ஆரம்பிச்சிச்சு சிம்பு?
So we lost around 6 to 8 kgs, and then again 6 to 8 kgs, and then again 6 to 8 kg. We didn't want to lose like massive weight in short time, because he gained the weight in a very long period of time. And we wanted to correct all these things first and then do fine tuning. So mainly once we got onto that, around that 80, 83, 85 kgs, then we started doing, multiple activities, because till then you're overweight and load is on the joints.
Okay.
So you have to start moving. So we used aquatic fitness. In a swimming pool, you don't load that much on the joints,
okay,
but you move. So swimming is a great way. And then he used to love sports, basketball, cricket, badminton, tennis, and so whatever you like, if you can, put that on a paper and then make your, day or life around that, automatically you'll enjoy.
Okay.
So once you enjoy the process, it'll be easy.
Okay. So எவ்வளோ வெயிட்டோட உங்களை ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் வந்து சிம்பு மீட் பண்ணாரு?
We started around 105, I think, 105 kgs.
Okay.
I'm sure he was a bit more than that only, but 105 was the first time he was sort of scared. I don't want to check the scale.
Okay.
Let's start first. So that was his first thing. But then I think 105 to 72 was one phase.
Okay.
We went down to for the new Gautam Menon movie. We went down to around.
வெந்து தணிந்தது காடு.
We went down to like below 65 also.
Oh,
so I think that is for the character, but the weight loss journey was from 105 to 72, if I'm not wrong.
Okay. எவ்வளோ டேஸ் வந்து எடுத்துச்சு அந்த ப்ராசஸிங் டைம்?
It took a lot of time, because to be very frank, we didn't want to use any kind of shortcuts, because he wanted to do this for a lifestyle. It was not for him for a movie, or it was not for a short term goal. It was more to do with, I had enough time to think about what I want in life, and I found my purpose. Okay. Now I'm back. Now I have to, my comeback should be like a tool for people to come back in their life also. So for him, this thought process was very crucial. So he made sure that this video, like I know this video was done 1 year back, but it took so much time to get out. Okay. Because he wanted to, get that emotion through. Okay. And finally, like the people love it, the fans love it, so he's very happy.
எந்த மாதிரியான ஃபுட் எடுத்துக்கிட்டாரு? ஏன்னா அந்த வீடியோல வந்து டயட் ஃபுட் பத்தி பெருசா இல்ல, மோஸ்ட்லி வொர்க் அவுட் தான் இருந்துச்சு. சோ ஃபுட் எப்படி எடுத்து? So
food, we initially was a non-vegetarian.
Oh.
So
chicken,
mutton, everything. But then through the process, he wanted to become vegetarian and vegan. Okay. So he was like, let's try this, because I feel that it may improve what we are trying to do. So in a phase we went into liquid diet also. Okay. Just to be more, because he was getting too tired by eating, like I can one more exercise I can do something, but I can't eat. Okay. Because eating also is important. You can't starve and lose weight, because body works on survival.
இப்போ இவ்வளோ ஒர்க் அவுட்ஸ் பண்ணுறாங்கன்னா கண்டிப்பாக அவங்க டீடோட்டலாக மோஸ்ட்லி இருக்கணும், ஸ்மோக்கிங் தென் ட்ரிங்கிங்லாம் பெருசாக இருக்கக்கூடாதுல்ல. ஸோ சிம்பு அதுக்கு எந்த அளவுக்கு வந்து?
நத்திங், லைக் so for him this body became a very sacred place.
Okay.
And once you treat something very sacred, like if this is your puja room or this is your sacred, this is your home, would you allow any dirt to come in?
No.
So he started treating his body like that. Okay. And once you start treating like that, anything and everything you put into your body, you think first. So I didn't have to do much work here. Like he was very straightforward. He told me that I don't want to do anything.
Okay.
So
no smoking, no.
That you don't worry.
Okay.
So he was very clear, like that you don't worry. You don't have to break your head. I've already decided. And ST works like this. Like he decides, he'll not do it. Like you do whatever in front of him. He's not interested. After once he says no, no means no.
Oh.
So
cheating day,
nothing like that. He doesn't get tempted with food. If he wants, he'll tell and eat.
Okay.
And he'll not feel guilty. And that is what people should get into. you cannot feel diet as a jail. Because if you feel dieting as a jail, you will always want to come out.
Okay.
You will not stay there. If you feel dieting is a part and process of life and you start, making food tasty, diet food is not, bland. You should understand. Look for recipes. There's so much information available. I'll be sharing a lot of recipes also. Okay, so make sure that you enjoy food because that is the best high in life, like food. So why would you restrain yourself? Make sure you eat food and train properly. That's all.
அந்த வீடியோஸ் பார்க்குறப்போ இப்போ ஒரு பக்கம் ஜிம் ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்ணுறாரு, இன்னொரு பக்கம் ஸ்விம்மிங் பண்ணுறாரு, இன்னொரு பக்கம் வந்து பாஸ்கெட் பால் இது மாதிரி இருந்துச்சு. ஸோ அது வந்து லைக் ஏதாவது ஒரு கிளப் மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும் அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி தோணுச்சு. ஸோ எந்த பிளேஸ் அது மோஸ்ட்லி ஒர்க் அவுட்காக நீங்கள் எடுத்துக்கிட்டது?
Pool and all, we actually went, unfortunately because of COVID, all the public pools were off.
Okay.
So, private pools only he could have, and he was the only person using it. So, that ways, we were COVID was a big scare. So, we made sure, we made sure that, all these things don't affect his, journey. And gym-wise, we worked out multiple ways in his home also. There, I've got some equipment where, he can just because weight loss, he didn't need a lot of equipment and all. Basically, using the body weight, functional, and also some kind of gym. Ramchandra, we went to Ramchandra for a few days. So we kind of shifted, and then back to Kerala. We were staying at a very beautiful place, completely isolated from the city. So. There we had an amazing facility, pool, everything was there. So, and complete nature. So our walks were in a very, serene place. So conversations when you're staying in a place like that with no disturbance and all are very precious. So I really enjoyed the entire journey through with him.
Okay. And the Atman meaning?
So Atman, I think ST should be the one to tell it out loud, but it is to do with Atma is soul.
Okay.
So anything and everything nourishing the soul is through Atman.
Okay.
So I think, a spiritual direction. See, mentally and physically, we are all getting exhausted. So the only other dimension which can, help us understand from inside out is the spiritual dimension. So I think people should, through this, I want to say that, start practicing some kind of a spiritual process, because all the tools which have been made through the spiritual process are made by great people. And why just ignore that? Just maybe try and see if it helps you in your life. You do not need to follow a particular trend or anything. There's so much material. Start reading, understand inside. Because once you understand inside, you will understand that everything is inside. So what you are in, you see out. So it's very simple, and I think through Atman, he wants to make more and more people aware of this. I wish him all the best, and I'm always there for anything he wants through this.
போதுண்டா என்னால முடியல விட்டு அப்படின்னு சொல்லி சிம்பு சொன்னதுன்னா ஏதோ சொல்லுவீங்க இந்த
see, these kind of episodes happen, and anybody's journey, if I say it never happened, I would be lying, because we all have, the moon also has, low days and high days, right? So if moon only is having low and high days, we also will have low and high days. And the whole point is, how badly do you want the end? That is something which is your fuel. These small things will be, ups and downs will be there. If there are roses, there will be thorns. You can't just have, just the rose. Okay. So the beauty of life is, the ups and downs. That's when the wave is there. That's when the sound is there.
Okay. எவ்வளவு நாள், அதாவது எவ்வளவு நேரம் ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்ணுவாங்க one day?
He ST particularly doesn't like to be in a space for a long time. So usually workouts just last for 45 minutes maximum. And then he'll do some cardio, get his food immediately, rest for a few hours, and then start swimming. So for him, resting was very important. Getting things done on time in a day was important, because again, everything will add up otherwise. If you slack here, then you have to slack everything. Maybe you may miss something which he didn't want to do. So he definitely and kept the sport at the end, because no matter what, I'll not be bored. Sport means he gets that extra energy. So that like smartly we planned the day so that he can get through easily.
Okay. Then நீங்க இப்போ எந்த மாதிரியான ஒர்க் அவுட் வந்து அவர் கொடுத்துட்டு இருக்கீங்க? இன்னும் எந்த மாதிரி?
Right now, because he's shooting and a bit traveling, he's a bit less. He does his cardio sessions in the morning, empty stomach cardios, but not heavily into weights. I'm just waiting for him to come back because he just called me. I just called him to wish birthday on Feb 3rd, and he was like, "Be ready, I'm coming back, and we have to do. You have to start the next 2.0."
2.0.
Yeah, so he is very like looking forward for that. This time we'll put on some muscle.
Okay.
And I want him to look great again soon. Yeah.
Actually சிம்பு தவிர வேற யாரெல்லாம் வந்து சினிமா நட்சத்திரங்கள் உங்களுடைய கிளையண்டா இருக்காங்க? யார் யாருக்கெல்லாம் ட்ரைனிங் தரீங்க?
So like I worked through another person with Mahesh Babu before.
Oh.
For the movie One.
Okay.
That time another trainer called Neil Hill was hired, so I used to help him do the nutrition side and also other things. But from the time I came to Chennai, the first client was Prasanna for 3 to Pilot 2. So that actually started the entire process of transformation for me here. And then after Prasanna, Shantanu, Sneha, Vikram Prabhu, Varalakshmi Sharat Kumar, Vaibhav for a short time. So these were all not like extreme transformations, but then helping them to understand to get back to a better health because of their sleep cycles or some internal issues or whatever. Arun Vijay, 7 weeks we got into an amazing shape after CCV.
Okay.
And recently I started training Dushara Vijayan.
Okay,
Sarpata movie. And like through lockdown we had like Samantha for Family Man 2.
Oh, அந்த லுக் கொண்டு வந்தது அந்த ஃபிட்னஸ்.
Yeah, the 6-pack abs for Samantha. So
சமந்தா எந்த அளவுக்கு கோஆபரேட் பண்ணுவாங்க? ஏன்னா உங்களுக்கு ஃபிட்னஸ்ல ரொம்ப இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் இருக்கும். அவங்களோட இன்ஸ்டா வீடியோஸ்லாம் பார்த்தா தெரியும். ஸோ எந்த அளவுக்கு அந்த ஒர்க் இருக்கு?
She is the best. Like she actually, even if she is dull for a day, she'll first cry, but then it's just a way to make herself like get back on track. So she never says no for anything. She may curse me because I hate you because you're making me do blah 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 blah. How many exercises will you make me do? But then at the same time she'll finish it and go. So she doesn't skip anything. Like you can see her success. Like I think every successful person is good in all fields in their life.
இப்போ வந்து மேல் பண்ற அதே ஒர்க் அவுட்ஸ் தான் ஃபீமேலும் பண்றாங்களா? ஆக்ட்ரஸ் பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் கேக்குறேன். ஏன்னா சமந்தா ஒர்க் அவுட் வீடியோலாம் பார்க்கறப்போ ஒரு மேலுக்கு ஈக்குவலா தான் இருக்கும் அது.
So maybe the weight may be a bit lower for women and higher for men, but that is not like exercise is not, anatomy is the same.
Okay.
Human anatomy is the same. So maybe in and around like certain periods of time we'll avoid a few exercises because we want to stay away from injuries, but then majority of the exercises remain the same. It's just that food and what kind of foods is for women or men. Maybe the food pattern may change depending on what kind of a food pattern you're on already, but nothing specific. Like maybe some herbs and some variations, but then major aspect remains the same only. It's just work ethic and that discipline, like one day at a time. Do it. It's like compound interest.
Okay. So நாங்கள் வந்து நீங்கள் சொன்ன மாதிரி சிம்புவோடைய அந்த ஆத்மன் 2.0க்காக வெயிட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். ஸோ இன்னும் பெரிய பெரிய சக்ஸஸ் வந்து சந்தீப் வந்து சேர்றதுக்கு சினிமா விகடன் சார்பாக பெரிய வாழ்த்துக்கள்.
Thank you so much. Means a lot. Thank you so much.
ரெட் ஜெயின் மூவிஸ் மற்றும் விஷ்ணு விஷால் ஸ்டுடியோஸ் வழங்கும் FIR பிப்ரவரி 11 முதல் உலகமெங்கும்.